Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. It really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. So if you do have any questions and you would like to contact me, please do so. You can find my contact, you can find the list of all my readings, whatever it is that you require from me should pretty much be right below into the YouTube description box. So please do not hesitate. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's get straight to this reading. These are messages from the universe for you, very important messages that you need to hear. So let's get straight to it. I have 4 messages as usual. You take what's good and you leave the rest of it aside. So I do have over here the Rainbow, followed by the Sorcerer. I have Standstill, and I have the Wind. So let's just move this right over here so we can see the cards, so you can see the cards a little bit better. So let's start this off over here with the Rainbow. Now, the rainbow itself symbolizes because of the colors and everything, the 7 steps of a true spiritual path, which does manifest as the colors of the 7 chakras. So this is about your rainbow. Your body is seen as the full realization of our essence. When the rainbow appears for you, it really is an affirmation that all is well and that, you're in a right relationship with spirit. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near, but you need to persevere. You need to remember that it is the darkest just before the dawn. But don't give up hope. Never give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. You need to listen for the morning rooster that simply announces the coming of that dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or do not let your guard down fully neither. This is about you not getting caught up in any pursuit of the illusion of that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You need to find the treasure now, in the moment, and by coming into the right relationship with those who are around you. All your gifts, they are there at hand, so obvious that you may have missed them. Be true with your intentions and do not led astray by daydreams. Moving on forward to your following message. Your following message is a little bit of a darker one, let's say. This is about the Sorcerer. Now, this is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer here represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious belief and the ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. So when the Sorcerer enters into your circle, you are being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. You need to examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, of vengeance, of lust, of greed, of bigotry, or even of hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies, and if so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and that the universe is quite abundant. So the Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You are given a second chance. Correct your course and a practice not blaming others for darkness that live right there inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Now, have you been maybe feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-expectance and acceptance is absolutely called for now. You have to be able to reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so that you don't behave irresponsibly and so that you do not cause any harm to yourself and to the ones that you love. It is time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and your deeds. When you meet the energy of the Sorcerer with humility This destructive power transforms into grace, which you can then use in service for the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make some amends. You need to do it. It is going to set you free from your shadows, and it's going to let you simply just go on in and step in to the light. So we're going to move on to your third message, and we have over here a standstill. Standstill, this appears when it's a symbol of pausing. It's the act of observation, of breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action, as well as what happens when maybe you're stuck sometimes in life. So when things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action is going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information, or just wait until the universe makes that next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. You need to enjoy it. You need to let the universe bring all the parts together, but for your highest good. Go and play and recharge and take focus of whatever has stalled in your life. Life is going to get busy again for you sooner than you can even think about it. So if it's time for you to get out and do, get rid of that analysis paralysis, stand still invites you to turn within, to breathe, to recognize this is the condition of the moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement actually resumes. And this is also an opportunity to abort a project, to exit before damage, and it may also simply be a time for you to relieve you of any unnecessary burden that maybe you took upon without even really considering the cost. Which one is it that depends on your stopping, on your taking that deep breath, quieting your mind, and removing all of your distractions? Then you can take your next move in a grounded, in a more relaxed and a detached way. You will have gotten rid of all of your burdens. When something doesn't go the way that you think it should, you need to remember the following. What is yours simply cannot be taken. Ever, ever. And we're going to move on to your final message, and this is with the wind. And the wind, a little bit different as a message here, because the wind, it comes in 4 different points, of course. So the symbol of the wind here represents the element of the air, which does rule in communication, in thought, in song, inspired ideas. It also signifies change, but with qualities which are both negative and positive. The wind, it blows from each of the 4 directions, and there are different qualities that are bestowed by each of them. So let me tell you, wind going from the south is going to be about carrying a new sense of trust, helping you gently to begin to discard habits or parts of you that you simply no longer need. From the west, it's about calling you to an introspection. From the north, moving into wisdom and strength, and the east, it is clarity and vision of purpose. So whichever way the wind is blowing for you, the message which the wind whispers or shouts is a challenge. It may take some courage at first to turn and to face that wind, but you are going to find exaltation in moving towards and in receiving its lessons. So when the spirit of the wind is coming your way and is calling you, it is a sign for you to change. Perhaps you need to change your mind about something. Perhaps an old way of doing things has become automatic. And now that you have gained greater clarity, you can make a new choice. Regardless of what this change is, you can expect to be understood and to have clear communication with others at this time. Ideas, they are solid, and the shift that is being called for is truly in the highest good of everybody involved. So this, my dear friends, does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you'll be able to use. If you have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. All my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, and I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for being there. I will see you tomorrow with new messages.